Yeah, the Yankees bats and the pitchers, they need to step up now. But Gerrit Cole will be back. So get right to it. Gerrit Cole had a successful Tommy John surgery yesterday, and he's now on the road, the other side, the road to recovery, the road to the comeback, right? And yeah, it's a tough spot we're in as fans. It's a tough spot the Yankees are in. It's an even tougher spot that Gerrit Cole is in. Think about how bad he feels. Okay, but I'm confident he'll be back. I like to use Justin Verlander as an example. He had Tommy John surgery at 37 years old, and he missed the 2021 season after it. He came back in 22 when 18-4 won the Cy Young Award. And I said this yesterday: if anybody can come back stronger than ever, it's Gerrit Cole. I'm confident of that. So that to me reassures me, okay, and it makes me feel confident. Now I'm going to read something. This is directly from Gerrit Cole's social media, his Instagram. Okay, he put this out yesterday. It breaks my heart, but still. So from the time I first dreamed of wearing the Yankees uniform, my goal has always been to help bring a World Series championship to New York. The dream hasn't changed. I still believe in it. I'm still more determined than ever to achieve it. Today, the most respected medical experts in the field recommended I undergo Tommy John surgery. This isn't the news that any athlete wants to hear, but it's the necessary next step in my career. I have a lot left to give, and I'm fully committed to the work ahead. I'll attack my rehab every day and support the 2025 Yankees each step of the way. I love this game. I love competing, and I can't wait to be back on the mound, stronger than ever. See you soon, G. Directly from Gerrit Cole. Okay, and again, like I said, it breaks my heart, but it also inspires me. It really, really does. And he set it forth, right? His mission now is to get back stronger than ever and achieve multiple tasks every day. Kind of reminds me of something, and this is direct shout out to Ken, Mazza, Buckeye, all you guys that served the country. Okay, and I'm sure you guys, especially in the Navy, you guys can appreciate this. Okay, one of the first things they talk about this, Admiral Craven talks about this quite a bit. He's a former retired Navy SEAL, and this is one of the major parts of his speeches that he gives. First thing you do in the morning, the first task is you make your bed, right? Perfect folds, okay, symmetrical, the pillow in the middle of the headboard, right? Every day, that's your first task in the morning. Okay, that sets up you up for success throughout the day, no matter what the next tasks are. But it puts you in a position to accomplish the next task, only the next task ahead of you. And then you get to the next task and so on. Why do I bring that up? Well, you could have the worst day ever. Okay, you could be having just a miserable day, week, month, or whatever it is. But if you're going back at the end of the day, you can get to go back to a freshly folded bed, freshly made bed. It gives you a sense of pride, sense of accomplishment, right? And this, to me, reminds me of Gerrit Cole. That's his mission. He's going to take one little step and take one little step and take one little step each time. And he's going to come back stronger than ever. And I'm very confident of that. Okay, he's not ringing the bell. I know a lot of Yankee fans are ringing the bell of surrender and quit. Let's go right ahead. It's your right to do. Okay, it's my right to not wave the white flag as surrender. I'm going to have Gerrit Cole's back along the way. And I hope the rest of the fans do as well. And I know the team is going to do that. And this is what I love about this Yankees team too, because they lead through adversity quietly, but they lead through adversity, right? They take the punches every day from the fans, from the beat writers, and everywhere else. Okay, they quietly lead. Some of them lead loudly. That's fine too, right? So, but they take the punches. Cashman takes the punches. Hal takes the punches. Aaron Boone takes the punches every day. They have each other's back. And that, to me, that loyalty means a hell of a lot. At least it means a lot to me. Okay, and they are loyal to each other. They have each other's back, and it's one of the things in Navy SEAL training. You have a swim partner. That's your buddy. You don't leave your partner. There's always going to be a partner to have your back and help you out if something goes wrong. Always, right? It just reminds me of the Yankees. They have each other's back, no matter what, no matter who. Right, whether it's DJ coming back from an injury, guys like IKF, Stanton, right, Hill, doesn't matter. It sucks that all these guys are hurt. It sucks that I had a rough time when he came here, but the guys had his back. Stanton had his back. Judge had his back, right? And that means a lot to these guys. And it means a lot to people like me. So they're going to go back and attack this. Okay. We don't know what they're going to do. My guess is they're going to add something, a bat and probably an arm as well. When? I don't know. I mean, Brian Cashman, I know he's enraged a lot of fans yesterday saying it's really not. I mean, there's nothing really available right now that fits, everything, needs and price range and everything and so on and so forth. And then just because the report came out yesterday from somebody that the Yankees are getting $27 million back on insurance tax on Gerrit Cole's contract doesn't mean the payroll drops by $27 million. They don't get $27 million to spend. Okay. It's just insurance is paying that, but they're still at the same payroll. Everything they spend at this point is still taxed at 100% and so on. So you can even take half of that, 27. Let's just say it's 13. You spend 13, you're still going to wind up forking up to 27 anyway. That's going to be a net loss. So there's that. But I understand people, they're frustrated the Yankees not spending more and so on and so forth. There really is nobody out there right now worth overpaying for anyway. Okay. In prospects, in draft picks, and everything else, and money. So, and yes, people are pissed that they didn't trade Luis Hill for Kyle Tucker. I get that too. Okay. But Jim Crane, the Astros owner, made it clear that we weren't going to trade with the Yankees, even if you included Luis Hill. I was one of the people in favor of including Luis Hill and selling high on him, which probably would have been a good idea had it happened, but it didn't happen. So maybe you can get him in free agency next year. We'll see. We'll just wait and see. So maybe he becomes a trade deadline candidate for all we know. But I think the Cubs are going to wind up sticking around, I think. So, but back to the task in hand. The pitchers, yeah, we need them to step up. Okay. Max Fried is familiar with this stuff already. He's familiar being a top guy as he was in the Braves when other guys went down. Okay. He's familiar with it. He knows the deal. And so I'm not worried about him. We need Rodon to step up. We need Stroman, Warren, Schmidt, and all these guys to step up too. And they know this. We need the bats to step up. We need the bats to work with the arms here. The bullpen too. And these guys know the task in hand. They know how hard it is to be, without Cole and Hill and Stanton. One of their ace, and there was probably the second best pitcher and one of their biggest playoff bat, all at the same time. That sucks. But stronger leaders will figure out a way to work through this, right? Good leaders. And you can be a boss or you can be a leader. Those are the three. Boss, to me, has mainly to do with ego. A leader is by example. Okay? And the Yankees, I'm confident in their ability to lead through this adversity. Now, we'll see how well they go as to how far they go. But it'd be kind of cool if they still won the division and still made it to the playoffs without these guys. Right? So, not guaranteeing it, but I'm confident that they will get into the postseason. But I think they're going to have a tougher task this year. The Red Sox, I think, are going to be pretty formidable. And I worry about them. So the guys still need to step up. The message of the day to me is Gerrit Cole. He will be back. Okay, hopefully stronger than ever. And if it's spring training next year, whether it's May or June, whatever it is, I'm confident he'll be back. And he'll have this Tommy John thing behind him. And he's going to do everything in his power to put himself in a position to do what we know he can do. And again, I like to use him, even though he's not a Yankee. Justin Verlander is a Yankee killer. Okay, but he did it. Gerrit Cole can do it too. Other guys have done it as well. And guys at an advanced age have done it. And Justin Verlander he's a machine. He's a creature of the sport. So is Gerrit Cole. That's why I have supreme confidence in Cole's ability to bounce back even stronger. Okay, so you let me know what your thoughts are. Okay. By the way, today starts free agency officially in football, 4 p.m. So all the deals that have been agreed to in the last 2 or 3 days, they can be officially put pen to paper today, 4 p.m. So in the meantime, we'll deal with that. And there's no baseball game today. The Yankees are off today. They'll be back tomorrow. Okay. So, but talking about this is a punch to the guts and the nuts. But we're going to get through this. I'm confident of that. And I'm going to put forth as much logic and positivity on this channel as I possibly can. Okay, it doesn't mean people can't vent. They can vent. I don't block people for venting. Okay, other people do, not me. So, but it is what it is. But yeah, so expect more football activity over the next couple days. Now that the deadline comes at 4 p.m. today, and I would expect more Yankee activity too. So when, I don't know. I do think they'll make some kind of move before the season starts. They still have to put together their bench or finalize the bench, and they're most likely going to add something. I just don't know who. So still remains to be seen. But stay tuned. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Thank you for everybody. Have a great day. Let's go Yankees.